Hi everybody, this is Kevin Purcell for GottaBeMobile.com. I am in my Honda Pilot and I have this Scosche Bluetooth solar powered headset. And as you can see, it is connected to my windshield by these little suction cups up here, and has this nice little plastic case that holds it in place, and this screen that kind of flips down. Now it does feel a little bit flimsy, and we've had one problem in that we got it from the factory and it had a little crack on it. I'm not sure how much that's affecting the flimsiness of it, and that's just a chance thing. When you get enough products, you're eventually going to get one like that, and every once in a while, not very often, but every once in a while we get things like that in here to test that end up being damaged in some way like that. But you'll notice it has a nice display, and when it's charging with the solar power, it'll say charging right there. You can tell it's in powering mode or pairing mode. It's paired to this cell phone, the iPhone I'm using to record this, and that's where the battery level is. That's after just a few minutes of use. It's already gone down a little bit, so you need to get it into solar power a lot in order to keep the battery up, and it's got a full volume. Now it does come with a cable that you can plug into the side here in order to charge it if you don't have solar power, which is good, and we've got it plugged in right down here. It comes with a car charger. Our experience has been so far that the sound quality is decent. We're going to give you a sample of that you can listen to. Hi, this is Kevin. I'm just testing out the Scosche solar-powered Bluetooth speakerphone, and wanted to give you a sample of how good the audio quality is when speaking over the phone and having a voicemail message recorded on my home phone. Thanks for listening. The other thing we've noticed is it pairs quickly. Unfortunately, it's a little inconsistent. Sometimes you'll get in the car, and of course it's activated by vibration, and when it feels the vibration, it wakes up and tries to pair with the phone. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't pair. And so every once in a while, probably 1 out of every 4 or 5 times, we have to go into the Bluetooth settings on our phone and pair it manually. That's a little annoying, and I wish that it was a lot more consistent than that. Now it also comes with another holder that you can put on your visor if you'd rather not have it on the window, and that's fine. And then of course it comes with a couple of extra suction cups for you to use because these may wear out. My experience is the suction cups that it comes with, they have stayed connected pretty well. My wife took it off because it wasn't paired with her phone, and it annoyed her to death because it kept asking to be paired, and she didn't want to be bothered. So she took it off and couldn't figure out how to shut it down, finally shut it down, and then because she took it off, the suction cups kind of dried up a little bit, and I had to wet them down just a tiny bit to get them to stick again to the window. But it worked fairly well. I'd say, if I was to put it like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give this maybe like a 6.5 or 7. And the only reason is that the inconsistency in pairing, it's a little bit flimsy because of the the crack there. That shows that it's not going to hold up to a lot of damage. The good news is you're probably not likely to get a cracked one from the factory. And also, where you're going to plug it in up here and you're not going to touch it hardly. Now it does have the ability to do voice dialing. So you press that button. I'm not going to do it now because it'll kick me out of this recording. But you press that button and say, call Kevin Purcell. And it's got my name in there, and it will call my address or my home phone number. And that's what I did to give you the audio quality sample. And then it also has these volume controlling up and down, and then also the mode button here on the side, and you can get all the details of what all those buttons do in the article. But so while it works decent, it's not great, and for the cost, I think maybe there might be a better solution out there. But this has been Kevin Purcell with GottaBeMobile.com, and thank you for watching.